Something big is happening on Solana blockchain. Very huge and big. And I would like to bring it to your hearing so that you can be aware. But before we go into that, think about this. What if sending money abroad could be almost instant, like a snap of a finger, cheaper and transparent, without waiting for banks? This is the big news that just dropped. Western Union is launching a digital dollar on Solana blockchain, and is a big game changer for everyday people and crypto users alike. But before we dive into what you need to know, I want you to watch and listen to these excerpts in this video. Thereafter, we'll break down all the benefits therein for this serious project that is about to be carried out. Please watch.
And executives are congregating right now at the Blockworks Digital Asset Summit in New York City. One of the participants, and there are hundreds of them, is Western Union, the 175-year-old money transfer company, which is leaping into the future aboard the blockchain train. It's hopping on the Solana developer platform, a one-stop shop for businesses to launch digital financial products. Western Union is also going to put out its own stablecoin, USDPT, which is built on the Solana blockchain.
As you can see, this is Western Union creating a digital dollar stablecoin called USDPT. This USDPT is built on the Solana blockchain. I'll walk you through every step. What is this USDPT? Why does it matter to regular people? How does it benefit regular people? How does it favor them? How does it help crypto users? What it means for Solana blockchain? And how can you benefit moving forward? So stay with me. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let's dive in. Now, first of all, let's talk about what is USDPT. Okay, so here is the basic idea. Western Union is one of the biggest money transfer companies in the world. Now, they are creating a digital dollar, a stable coin called USDPT. A stable coin means its value will stay pegged to the US dollar. But what's interesting is where it is being built. You see that? Built on Solana, one of the fastest and cheapest blockchain in the world. So instead of using old bank networks, which take hours or days, this digital dollar can move money almost instantly over blockchain. Instantly, like a snap of a finger over blockchain. How does it work? Let's break down how this works in simple terms. One, just imagine you send dollars to someone in another country. Remember, banks, middlemen pass the money around. It takes hours or days. There are layers of fees that are attached to these steps, which you pay. But with USDPT on Solana, you send a digital dollar using blockchain. Transactions confirm in seconds. If you have been using crypto transfers, you will understand what I mean. Transactions confirm in seconds. There are no long bank queues or limited business hours. What do I mean by that? You can even send money late at night or on weekends. This works because blockchain doesn't sleep. It's open 24/7. And that is the effect, the changes that is coming up because of blockchain. So how does this affect you and I? This is where it gets interesting, more interesting. Remember, there's going to be faster transfers. Imagine sending money to your family abroad and they get it in seconds instead of hours or days. Directly. No middleman. No waiting for banks to open. No delays on weekends. No. Instanta. The second benefit is lower fees. Because you cut out middlemen, the cost could be lower. You see that? That means more money in your pocket and less will be lost on fees. We know what we pay to make transfers, dollar transfers on big banks. What about transparent? Transparent is clear. You can see exactly where the money is and when it arrives. No guessing games. And it's easy to use. You don't need to be a crypto expert. No. Western Union handles the tech on the back end. You still use their app, website, and so on and so forth. They handle all of this. That is not all. Inclusive are people in countries where limited banking services exist. This could be huge for them. They're going to experience fast, cheap global transfers without needing a bank account. We are talking about people in rural Nigerians or in Kenya. They can now send money to relatives in other countries instantly using a blockchain-based stablecoin or services like Western Union Digital USDPT on Solana. So no bank account needed. Funds can be received via mobile wallets or pick-up points. Communities in countries without formal banking systems can pull funds instantly, digitally, transfer to members, or make loans instantly. Take, for example, we have a group of farmers in rural India contributing to a digital saving pool and lending to members. NGOs can now send funds to disaster zones quickly without relying on local banks, which may be slow or inaccessible. What about local vendors or artisans in countries where cash dominated economies can pay or receive payments globally without a bank? Now, what does this mean for Solana? And how is this a plus for crypto users? Stay tuned for the next video. This is getting interesting. And I told you, if you have not dived into crypto, blockchain, learn now. Stay subscribed and learn. Get involved in the revolution of the system.